Toddler suffers disfiguring burns at police station after mom jailed for traffic violations. A mother's vacation with her children quickly turned into a nightmare after a traffic stop that led to her son being severely burned. By Jack Burns, August 10, 2017. Decatur AL. It must have felt like a nightmare when Tracy Marie Garth, 34, a bank employee from Decatur AL, was arrested April 25, 2016. The trip was supposed to be a shopping vacation for the family. However, they were brought to the police station instead, where Garth's eldest would be severely burned. Garth and her two young children, 8 months and 2 years, were going to Nashville, Tennessee, when Franklin police officer Sergeant James Phillips pulled her over. Garth claims Phillips accused her of passing a dump truck, striking an orange traffic cone, and failing to stop for law enforcement and speeding, according to the Tennessean. But according to the affidavit signed by Phillips, Garth's children were improperly restrained in the vehicle. The mother had driven the nearly 4-hour trip and was within 20 miles of her final destination. Advertisement. Nevertheless, Phillips arrested Garth for 3 counts of felony reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon, her vehicle, 2 counts of evading arrest with a motor vehicle, driving on closed roads, speeding, improper passing, failing to stop at a red light, and 2 counts of violating the child restraint system. The mother of 2, who had never been arrested before and has no criminal record, was booked into the Williamson County Jail, and was separated from her children. At around the same time Garth was imprisoned, Child Protective Services were called to take custody of her children. That's when the horrific accident took place. While Garth was jailed, her 2 children were being held in a break room at the precinct. There, the 2-year-old pressed a button on the hot water dispenser and was severely burned by the hot water pouring from the machine. Read more. Watch. Cop hailed as hero for fearing for his life and beating a shackled man during traffic stop. While protecting the children from their mother, police allowed this 2-year-old to play with a tap of near boiling water. Adding insult to injury, according to her recently filed civil rights lawsuit, Garth says she was forced to strip nude while a male guard was filming. Little did she know the ordeal was only just beginning. Garth and her attorneys allege she was not allowed to make a phone call while in jail. Neither did she know her son had been severely burned. In fact, Garth spent 2 weeks in jail, still unaware the accident had taken place. She would have been able to bond out of jail had she been given a phone call, which is standard jail procedure. Instead, the young banker was forced to spend the next 14 days in jail with no one to help her and no knowledge of her child's burns. After leaving the jail, Garth's children were not returned to her. She's still fighting to regain custody, and she's now lost her banking job, a position she'd held for over a decade. Garth is now suing the city of Franklin, the Franklin Police Department, the officers involved and others for violating her civil rights. And she's wanting answers. According to the Tennessean, Franklin police transported the 2-year-old child to Vanderbilt Children's Hospital for treatment, while Kirby took the other child to the Franklin DCS office. No one from DCS accompanied or met the burned child at the hospital, and the agency never investigated how the injuries occurred, according to the lawsuit. Worse still, Garth was not notified of her son's injuries until 16 days later on May 11. Read more. Watch. Man films as police enter his home without a warrant, kidnap his children. City of Franklin spokeswoman Melissa Ryerson responded to the lawsuit by saying Garth's is only one side to the story. She explained what happened from the perspective of the police department. In a classic case of blaming the victim, Ryerson said. Following Garth's arrest, officers called DCS to assist with caring for Garth's young children after she was unable to provide contact information for other family or next of kin. In other words, because she could not think to provide any information about who the police should call to take custody of the kids, they were remanded into Child Protective Services. She still has not regained custody of her small children. Garth disputes the Franklin PD's claims and said she gave the police at least 10 names of individuals to whom they could release her children. The young mother is suing for $2.5 million for, in essence, kidnapping and allowing her child to be burned by hot water. She's also suing two Williamson County police agencies and the Tennessee Division of Children's Services in federal court. It could be months or longer before she gets her children back.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, it's, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not, they're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on Leo Affairs website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.